Bit of anxiety. I'm getting used to doing this. Last week, live stream didn't pan out how I liked it. The video that I wanted to share didn't come on screen, so hopefully, I'm able to showcase the video in this live stream, which I had problems with last week. I'm taking it a step at a time. I can be very particular, but I'm just learning to go with the flow and let it be what it is. So, welcome, Cosmic Explorers. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Good? I hope so. So, today is really talking about unmasking Hollywood and the silence of disabled talent, actor, producers, director, etc., in Hollywood. Because let's be real, during the actor and writer strike, no disabled representation was heard, even though the actors and writers was asking for the exact thing disabled talent and crew members, producers, etc., has been asking for the longest from Hollywood. But we are constantly met with the excuse that, oh, that would be too expensive. It's not in our budget. Meanwhile, Hollywood's films bring in over a $300 billion revenue per year. And I mean, make it make sense. Where is all that money going to? And I think that the strike within May has showed us exactly where all that money is going to, into the pockets of all these studio execs, which is like a huge problem. Because let me tell you, I've been seeing the writing on the wall. I am a tourist by nature. I am a observer. I notice everything. That's just what I do as a tourist. So I've been really paying attention to all the stories that was coming out about the injustice, all stemming from the Me Too movement, and stories that all the actors had came out. And then you have Monique and her lawsuit against Netflix, and that really set like the precedence for everything. That really shifted everything. And now we hearing people like Taraji, even though she been like a lot of people haven't been paying attention to this conversation. There are YouTube videos of Taraji speaking about this issue over 7 years ago. So she just haven't started talking about this. This has been an ongoing conversation that a lot of Black actors have been having, from Taraji, Monique, Viola Davis, even Tracy Ellis Ross. And so, like, that really forced me to really dive deep into the injustice and inequalities within Hollywood and the film industry, with a specific focus on disability. Because what really got me really excited about this was after the sudden passing of Chadwick Boseman. And after it had came out that he died from stage 4 colon cancer, and we seen in like all these films when he was towards the end of his life, and seeing how thin he was, and all the commentary on Facebook, people calling and saying like he looked thin, and making comments like questioning, is he a crackhead or whatever. But when it came out that he died from stage 4 colon cancer. Everybody started saying like, "Oh, I have no excuse." Everybody started being sympathetic, and it's kind of was like people had kind of like this hidden regret of like the cruel remarks and statements and commentaries they was making about him as he was fighting for his life, and just thinking about, and it shouldn't, like a talent, like whether it's an actor, director, producer, anyone working within like the film industry shouldn't have to live in constant fear of fulfilling their dream before they sickness take them out. And I know for me, I've been in that in that headspace for a very long time, because like there was a lot of times in my 19-year journey of being a traumatic brain injury survivor that I didn't know which day would be my last. And that's kind of was like, okay, let me try to do everything because like I don't know. And I put like unnecessary pressure on myself. I was out of like my comfort zone. But now I'm taking a step back and really getting in tune with me, and going and finding my own pace and rhythm with things or whatever. So yeah, so like I now want to share this video, and let's like, okay, sharing this tab to studio. Oh, okay. I get it. I know what I didn't do last time. I had shared it, but I didn't make it where it's able to share on the screen. Okay. I'm learning. See, this is all from me taking steps and finding my own rhythm. I did that. But let's listen to this video, which I had stitched because I found it like very interesting, because during the actor and writer strike, no disabled voice or representation was heard, even though the actors and writers was asking for the exact thing people with disabilities has been asking for the longest. But yet studio execs constantly continues to make the excuse that it would be too expensive to make the appropriate accommodations for disability. And now the people in this video are people in wheelchair. And then after I watch this video, I want to get into like the different accommodation needs for different types of disabilities. But I'm talking too much, so let's play this video. And yeah, so yeah.
I'm a disabled Hollywood actor. Of course, I'm a consultant that's not getting paid. I just don't want to get fired if I say no.
I'm a disabled Hollywood actor. Of course, I don't get to ask for my green Skittles or my special water. I'm just happy to be cast at all.
I'm a disabled Hollywood actress. Sometimes I don't want to talk about disability all the time. Damn it, I got a personality too. I want to be a hot ones.
You got it. Got it. Go. I'm a disabled Hollywood actor. If a role calls for a wheelchair, I'm there no matter what.
Me too.
Me too.
I'm a disabled Hollywood actor. Of course, everyone thinks I'm the girl on the L word.
And I'm the girl on Sex Lives.
We don't even look the same.
Not even at all.
We
I'm a disabled Hollywood actor. Trailer? For me? Accessible? Never. I'm just grateful I have something.
Okay, yeah. So like, I stitched that video, and I was very excited to see finally disabled representation, even though it's on the back ends of the actors and writers strike. And like, I will say, a lot of times when we think about disability, we instantly think about people in wheelchair. That became the wheelchair has become the poster child for disability. And me, I once was in a wheelchair and used a walker, but now I'm able body presenting, and that's a whole other story. But it was something interesting that one of the ladies in a wheelchair said that, like, she don't want to always have to talk about disability. She have a personality. She wants to experience the fullness, to have the full human experience. And I too have that experience. Like, I don't want to, like, all the time talk about disability. But last year, I over these past couple of years, I noticed that's all I talk about, because either before, when I was in a wheelchair, or I was using a walker and I was walking heavily, I had like a limp that was very severe, and that's all people ever talk to me about. So like, and I feel like she said, like, she have a personality too. Like, my disability have become like my personality, and that's something that, like, I'm breaking away from, and finding me behind all the trauma that I have experienced since acquiring a disability at the age of 13, and really going through that process of having to wake up from a 2-month coma to now be in the final stages of realigning my body, because my spine and pelvis was severely twisted. So I'm starting to feel like me again. And yeah, and when the summer comes, it's gonna be one. But also talking about, a lot of times, like, in whatever, like, industry it is, I'm talking, like, why I had to get over my fear of the selling process, because after being in potential meetings with people about sharing, like, my skills, and providing my offering for, like, an opportunity. But then it always will lead to, like, well, we don't have the money to pay you, but we can give you like $100 gift card. And I'm looking, that would not pay my bills. Like, I still, like, a gift card cannot sustain my lifestyle. Like, I want to experience the very best life has to offer. I want to be on yachts. I want to be in penthouse, and $100 gift card, that's not going to do. So I had to go through that process of just feeling like, no, I don't have to accept the bare minimum. And so, like, that's like the process that I've been on, as I have been on a journey of learning how to unmask, and to be bold, and to be unapologetic about who I am. Even though there was a few hiccups along the ways, but I'm getting back to myself and being me despite what other people say, because that absolutely have nothing to do with me. My only job, I was meant to live my best life and to be bold, to be fabulous. So, and that's what I'm working on right now. But I will also how it is like scary, like when you know how society is set up, that there are limited opportunities for people with disability. And even though, and I think the reason why I talk about my disability a lot, because my challenges aren't instantly visible to the human eye of neurotypical people or non-disabled people. And I experience a lot, and there are times where I need support and I feel like I don't get it. So that's probably a reason why I talk a lot about my disability, because I'm still searching for that community that's filled with compassion and grace and understanding. I have yet to find that community, but I'm still looking. But right during like the pandemic, I had the opportunity to work with a disability led organization out in Hollywood. And I think it was more so like, if like I show my talent, what all I can do, that would lead to bigger and better opportunities. And I was giving my all. I was overworking myself, and while I was only receiving scraps, which is like a problem. But then it was a great lesson, because I knew nothing about the film business. I knew nothing about the business of the industry that I wanted to be a part of. So it was a great learning lesson for me, and it was very painful at the same time, because it's like question, like why I didn't know better, why I didn't stand up for myself. But through all of that experience, it has led me to my mission of pioneering the world's first neurodivergent focused social media production company. And I am still like building confidence and just saying like there is like a extreme focus, a specific focus on highlighting and providing economic and exposure opportunities for neurodivergent Black women. Cause like I was in a meeting last week and I found myself like, well, I would like to work with um, people like other organizations to amplify the superpower of neurodivergent creative genius, the superpower being neurodivergency. And the minute I said that, that came out my mouth, I felt like that was like a cop out. But it's a process, as like I'm building this, because it is scary, because what I'm doing is fresh, it's something new, it's something that haven't been done before. And especially when you've been in like a similar situation as I have, where like constantly like things happen to you. And I was in a situation being rushed to the hospital, and doctors, they don't know what to do. So it's like, if like the medical professionals can help me, who and other professionals can help me to figure out how to navigate my experience of being a severe traumatic brain injury survivor, I'm the only one that I can depend on. So there have been hyper independence, where I'm learning to have like a balance for and ask for help, and to be able to reach out to people and to get everything together. But I will say, doing all of the work that I've done by constantly putting out projects, like it has helped me to gain more brain function throughout the years, because I constantly think about where I would be if I didn't have art. And I constantly see a lot of examples of what my life would be like within the disability community. And I don't want that for myself. I'm here, like, it is now my mission to win the Nobel Peace Prize. And yes, in that order, and to pioneer the world's first neurodivergent focused social media production company. And I've finally been able to break down my big vision into smaller pieces to build my mission and idea around, which is an intergalactic virtual panel discussion that I will be launching on April 24th, 2024. Those numbers are powerful. I am excited about that. So, and I'm also working on things to improve my crowdfunding campaign. So, a lot of good things and amazing things coming down the pipeline. And also, wait, hold on. And also, wait, hold on. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. What happened? Uh-oh. Something happened. Okay, so this is, and you can also support my mission by becoming a DOA member, because we are disabled with an attitude over here. And right now, I currently only have, well, no, that's a big, huge step. I have 2 paying members of my Patreon channel. And wait, hold on. And there's also, I have 2 memberships that you can be a part of to support my mission. The first tier is the Health and Hope Restoration Supporters tier. And in this tier, I am documenting my experience of navigating an unlawful eviction due to disability, housing discrimination, and neglect. And I'll in the vlogs that I share with this tier is like my journey about navigating the legal system. I also talk about different disability housing discrimination cases that have been won in the history. And my second tier, which I just created, is called the Neurodivergent Visionary tier. And this tier is where you will be able to receive all access to all of the virtual panel discussion series. As like I'm building up this new element to help support my initiative of pioneering the world's first neurodivergent focused social media production company. And I also sell digital products in my Patreon shop, and I'm working on and creating new products for anyone that wants to support my mission, because I have been learning the different ways people want to support, and really is hard, but I've been listening. I'm taking notes, so I'll be working on um, creating new products to support, to help create different ways for people to support my mission of pioneering the world's first neurodivergent focused social media production company. And yes, and that's Orta. And I just want to remind y'all to be kind and gentle to yourself. Peace out, beautiful souls. And yes, and that's